Hey everybody, this is Davy Bird Randall, and it's time to go dirt racing, rFactor style. We're going to be driving several of my dirt mods this edition on several tracks from RSR and otherwise, many of them being my new releases. So, let's go. We're starting out with the RSR Factor Super Late Model, the RSR Factor Dirt Late Models 4 mod with the Super Late models. We're going to run a lot of RSRA, but also some of the real drivers and maybe some of the other sim racers, like from Dirt Motorsport 16. Thank you, Bruce, and everybody else who helped for letting me and helping me with some stuff. Let's see, the first race will be Cedar Lake. Cedar Lake in Wisconsin. It's a fast track that very rarely disappoints. 10. I will start 12. I've added some renovations, including a little video screen and a working water spout. In fact, I'll show you what I mean right now. So, here this is. See, there's the water spout with the crude animated TGA water effects. Looks so refreshing you could just drink it. And then here's the video screen to be replaced with either a Bink video file or a slideshow. I might not worry about the video files as much anymore because rFactor 2 phased them out. But also, they can be a pain in the behind. They can be a pain in the behind to convert to the Bink file with the rad tools. So it doesn't bother me as much anyways. So let's get out on the field. There's the official giving us the direction of the pit out. And here we go. Yeah, I should watch my traffic. Put my mirror on for a second with the first lap. I know real dirt cars don't have mirrors. So yeah. Hold on a second. These engines are blaring in my ears. I gotta look at the volume control for a second. But I don't know how low it would be in the video, so I don't want to turn it down too much. Too much. So let's see who is going how fast. I won't show up until I complete 2 laps, I don't think. Oops. And I updated some of the logos. Okay, Sam is right behind me. I'll probably do this for at least 15 laps. No, more like up to 15 laps. From like 10 to 15, and then I'll go to the race. Once again, a big shout out to Bruce Carroll and also Bill Mallicoat and Boz Sprint Cars, SPR, Bobby Denardi, Tim Bennett, everybody else who helped out. Thank you guys so much. Of course, Rat Bag. ISI 397 motorsport games, monster games, and all of them as well. And Jason C. Ray, my DTR2 homeboys, Howard Weaver, aka Shock, and then BLS, Flyer, and BMS Raymond Balch, and Paul D. Kiwi, New Zealand, especially with helping me get started with the Gateway dirt track, which is soon to be upgraded, by the way. After looking at a lot of the videos and stuff, and videos and photos, I made the decision that it is not that accurate, and so the 2023 will be way improved, at least in terms of the graphics. I need to double check the banking and everything else too, but the graphics with the stadium and stuff and the signage, logos will be overhauled. There's too many stuff on there that's like too low res or outdated or just messy. It was made as a knee-jerk reaction to getting Bob's Track Builder, but it was still a step above what I already had, though, which was a straight-up DTR2 conversion from a friend of mine, like I said, Paulie D, who converted this DTR2 track from DTR1. So it was pretty much bound for these kind of rough looks. But yeah. Oh, 17? Okay. So basically I won practice, then see how fast is Zufi. Oh, 526, just a little bit. Now, next session, what tires do I have? Balanced? Yeah. I don't want to be too fast. Turn the boost down a little bit. Let me see. I'm gonna turn the pressure down. Cause yeah, it's good to turn the pressure up and down depending on how you stack up with the AI. And also things like the camber and sway bar if it has one. And things like that, like the spoiler that can make the handling a little easier or harder to help like handicap or also help give you an advantage against the AI when need be. So here we go. Green flag here at Cedar Lake. It's a 10 lapper in the RSR, the RSRA World of Outlaws Super Late Model Series. As we come out of turn 4, Dragante leading the opening lap. Number 2, DeTwain clawing his way all the way to second. Can he finish the deal by taking the lead from Drig? No, not yet, as the dyno has led 2 laps. Out of turn 2. Out of turn 4. Drig's teammate several spots back in 4th. The number 4 cost 30 of Zafina. Now Drig widens his gap, widens his lead. As he goes out of turn 4, we are halfway home. Let's look at the rest of the field for a second. Oops, hit the wall a little. Looks like Dragante might pull off the squash. Might pull off the squash victory here at Cedar Lake. 7. 3 to go. Green, white, checkered, 2 to go. White flag, 1 more lap. Dominant performance by Dragante this evening, but can he finish it? And yes, he wins. Lita Twain in second, and David Bird Randall rounds out your podium. Let's look at the results. Sam Goende, Zufina, Rosemary Kiefer, Hayden Wells, Salsador Caliente, Can Garrett, and Smooth Midnight, Gladys Johnson round out your top 10. And here's the rest of the field. Okay, so up next, let's see. It's a good one. Houston, Brandon, South Dakota. Don't worry, I won't do this for every race. Some will just go straight to the race. I might even throw a qualifying session or two in there. Drinking my water. The drink mix from the water bottle. Okay. 10 laps. A big thank you to Bill Malicote and Boz for this one that I polished up just a little bit. A lot of my tracks that are converted from others might not have that many like graphical modifications as they do AIW, like AIW optimizations and stuff, and making it easier for the offline as well as a more laid-back online experience. If anybody ever wants to race this awesome game online again, if enough people ever do, which I don't see why not, but yeah. Enough with my venting, let's just get back to the practice and driving this car. You never know what might happen. At least the doors to these are always open. The doors to this stuff are always open. That's what I like about rFactor 1 and pretty soon rFactor 2 and stuff. And even NASCAR Heat, the OG 2000 NASCAR Heat PC version, is pretty impressive. Just check out the modsquad.info, and it is completely free to download if you just want to play the mods, which is everything from classic NASCAR, current NASCAR, some IndyCar stuff, and even some dirt stuff. A lot of big names in sim racing were made there, and a few even stayed. As is the case with rFactor. So starting next week, I'm going to shift over to rFactor 2 development for the rest of the year. All 4 weeks of it. And I'll hopefully release my Dirt Late Model beta, my beta upgrade, my beta release for the dirt tracks, the dirt tracks, and of course the late models. Probably around late January, no, I mean late December, early January. They'll be on the Steam Workshop. And to any of you who have already tried what I have so far, downloaded through the manual RF comp file, the handling sucks. The handling for that one sucks. And so this feels a little bit more like this, like a more laid back, easy dirt racing experience where you don't spin out. I mean, the other one had independent rear suspension for each wheel, for Pete's sake. I'm finally figuring out how to edit somewhat of the physics, and then probably the one after that, or maybe even this one, I'll start working on the graphical stuff, like the rFactor 2 specific shaders, and animated driver models. I got a lot of ideas with that, with some of the 3D RSRA driver models I made, and also some like game character, like Smash Brothers, like Falco and stuff models. It should be quite humorous, to say the least, as well as replacing the static model with these kind of arms and the cockpit view with an actual animated driver model. It should be fun. And even though we don't have vertex damage in rFactor 2 like this one, we do have a damaged texture, so you could put like a donut shader and stuff like on the side of the car when it gets hit. But however, all the faces go double-sided if they're too close together, and so I'm working on that. So still a lot to look forward to, and I'm planning on bringing my sprint cars, street stocks, and super stocks and stuff over. And then, speaking of sprint cars, I might throw in a really basic sample of what I have for sprint cars so far. So next session. You wanted the best, you got 'em to abreast, often imitated. And who wants to duplicate it? The greatest show in virtual dirt, the RSRA World of Outlaws. Late model series. As we go green from South Dakota, from the Badlands. Out of turn 1, Reese Sanders leads the way. And Drigg comes up the inside to take the lead. 8 to go. And keep an eye out for David Bird Randall as the Cardinal is making up ground fast as he comes out of turn 2. Knocking on the door of DeTwain, but gets passed by Penny B as well. Five and a half to go. 5 to go. Gigante is your leader. Still. Getting a little tussle with number 45, G. Sam Goinde. 7. Looking to make a move on the take-all. He gets passed by Goinde instead. Maybe not. 7. As Smooth Midnight, Gladys Johnson has assumed the lead. 2 to go. As the Cardinal looks to make a move on Gorin Brentley. 2 to go. Reese Sanders looking to pass Gladys. Drigg's not letting that happen. 1 lap to go. 1 corner to go. And is it Drigg? Yeah. Gigante wins 2 in a row. Okay. Let's see if the last 3 can circle around the track enough to finish that 1 lap. We're not waiting forever, so yeah. Time acceleration. Rockford, Rogers, Fallujah, Volunteer, USA. That's another one. Not Worldwide Technology, not that. Park, Las Vegas. Kankakee. Let's see. Des Moines. So Dodge City is one of the tracks that receive an upgrade for 2022 to look a little more accurate to the real thing. Updating the branding to the current style as well as the billboards and stuff. Okay. Green flag. Diana Evans led lap number 1, but Penny B is knocking on her door. Lap 3. Oh, oops, sorry, Mag. Sorry, Mag. As we go out of turn 2. Right. The right rear a little too hard. Ooh, looks like Gladys might take the lead, and she does. And the two got around teammates are right behind her, but Diana is not so much, but Hayden Wells is. So I'm trying to nudge my way into third. Ooh, Hayden Wells is trying to go for it. 1.5 lap to go. Last lap, white flag. And can she pull into the lead? Yes. And oh my, can't you tell? Hayden Wells is your winner at Dodge City. Leading no lap but the last half. Randall in third. Evans drops back to fifth. Oranges and Cream Dino, your inaugural RSRA Indy 500 champion, doesn't round out your top 10. She actually is right outside of it. Bill Buckman, who rounds out your top 10. Okay, so the dirt track at Texas. Yeah, last night at the last minute, I gave it the dark, like the gray, black, like Knoxville dirt texture, because I saw some photos, including that one, and also I drove on this other dirt track, Texas, and it kind of looked like that. And Eon Braxton leads them to the green. Yeah, next time this will be surrounded with fencing instead of just the front stretch. And there will be walls in the infield, and probably a tunnel. A lot of those things I noticed when racing that other version. But at least this time you get a proper victory lane and billboards and scoreboard. But yeah, a scoreboard that works. But yeah, it's unlike the other version. But yeah, you know, out of turn 2, Clarence Patterson took the lead. Braxton dropped all the way back to 4th, maybe 5th, as Randall passes her. But Clarissa Martin is knocking on the door. Your reigning, defending RSRA Indy 500 champion, I love saying that, has taken the lead. I think that might be her only RSRA IndyCar Series win, too. Four to go, as Patterson takes back the lead. Ooh. And there is Clarissa. Fred Joyner working his way all the way to 2nd. Lap traffic comes into play on the last lap. And Clarissa Martin is your winner. How far back did Freddie come by? 6th. Okay. So lap times. And my fast time was a 13.736. Okay. Look at these other two. Let's see. Okay. We're going to drive some DWD tracks. Let's see. Eldora. Let's see. Yeah, for these with the RSR cars, you have to sort of dumb down your car and beef up the AI to be competitive, and not always win every race. They don't have as much grip as the RSR tracks. That's what I mean. I'm just glad that I'm allowed to fine tune and release the tracks I am to the RSR AI. So let's see, balance tires. Yep. Ooh. Yeah. Getting into it. But sometimes they can recover for some pretty nasty spin outs quickly. Depending. So Houghton wins almost every race he enters here at Eldora. Yeah, I noticed the DWD tracks, like the RSR cars at least, a lot of times the winner leads flag to flag, and so I gotta bump up like the AI mistakes or something, or the AI limiter, and that happens a little less. But yeah, other than that, the tracks are amazing. So, and DWDs are. Yep. Yeah, this is part of why I haven't updated my rFactor 1 Eldora in really several years. This one's good enough for now. So could the RSRA house team lock out the top three? Could we lock out the podium? As Houghton Bryant, Beige Perry, and Davy Bird Randall are running 1, 2, and 3 respectively. Find out in 2.5 laps. When to go next time by. Oops. Into the wall. Darn. Okay. Had to unstuck myself from the wall. I didn't really want to chastain it for this one. And, yep. Houghton Bryant first. Beige Perry second. David Randall in third. Let's see who's in fourth. DeTwain, Claiborne, Morris, Wells, Mag, Yam Garrett, Raging Kython, Kyle Morgan rounds out your top 10. Talladega Short Track. I went here about 3 months ago, like I think early October, for their Crate Racing USA Red Farmer tribute. It was a lot of fun. We went there the night before Talladega Super Speedway, which we went there too. So let's see. Green flag. Okay, probably like two more late model races. Oh, yeah, two more late model races, and then on to the next mod. And Reese Sanders is your leader. Everybody else behind her like a pack of angry hornets. The hornet nest. But they call their hornets like hot shoes or hot shots or something. Like four-cylinder front-wheel drive cars. Okay. Have an in-car lap. Cockpit view. Just Houghton. Can Reese Sanders pull it off? Idris Leonise Delra Sanders is her full name. That's why she goes by Reese. Because it's definitely confusing. White flag in the air for Sanders. Can she pull it off? Can this dragon do it and score a victory when she came close several times? Yes, she does. Reese Sanders is your winner at TST. Alright, two more limit. One more DBD and then one more RSR. So Shady Lake, South Lake, South Lake, South Lake, Crown Point Speedway. 3/8 mile. Now defunct. One of my favorite tracks from DWD. Some of these 3/8s don't feel like 3/8s though. Like too fast. But yeah. Nonetheless, I really don't care. They feel still like super exciting. As we go green, Crown Point. Turn 1. Yeah, Braxton is leading, but Oranges and Cream Dino is right on our bumper. Can the dinosaur overtake Braxton? Overtake the Innovate? Maybe not, but K-Brad is closer to passing her and moving up to second. 4, lap 4. Ooh, running a little too high. Six. I'm in second. In car lap. Let's see. I take the high, she takes the low. And I make the pass. 2 to go. As Davy Bird Randall is your new leader. Coming out of turn 4. White flag next time by. As the Cardinal is still your race leader. Out turn 4 one more time. Davy Bird Randall is your winner at Crown Point Speedway. Flip the fan cam. Here's the checkered flag moment. I'm going to run one of my tracks against some of the real drivers. Let's see. Bristol. Bristol. Yeah. Bristol. Let's see. SLMR. Super. Okay. 26. Let's see. 10. It'll be a night race. Whoop. I picked the wrong Bristol. The one with the grip and the AI for the sprint cars. Depending on how long it takes, I might just race this one. Never mind. Woo, I didn't even start in park. I just got that much appearance money. Okay. 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 We go green from Bristol. Last Great Coliseum. Turn 1. Jason Figure is your lead. And Shun Thomas is in second. And Tyler Erb in third. Who's Tanner English in fourth. And Tyler Carpenter in fifth. Bloomquist, Kyle Bronson, Randall, no, Dale McDowell and David Bird Randall ran out the top 10. Number 2. Thanks JNS, by the way. Hashtag thanks JNS for this track. They helped kickstart a lot of rFactor stuff with a lot of the NASCAR tracks. And so thankful that they'll let me use some of their stuff for my own tracks and use some of their tracks as a base. So once again, mad props to them. 6 laps. Herb has worked his way to first, Randall to second, and then Thomas back down to second. I worked my way to third, then fourth. Can't keep up. That's how fast the leads change. That's how fast the positions are changing. 3 more laps. Good to go next time by. Wait, are they redlining? Let me check. Are they redlining? No. Okay. Because I want to make sure I got the gear ratios right. Now back to the action. And Turbo, Tyler Erb is your winner. Let's take a look in the grandstands, the nosebleed seats that are at least kind of sheltered. See the whole track though. Okay. Now, if you're wondering why I paused before the green flag, it's because the force feedback on my controller won't work unless you do that. Funny enough, it's not like that whenever you have a standing start or drive the pace lap, but if it starts out with like the AI start, like the rolling start, then yeah, which could be useful for speeding up the amount of races for a video such as this. We're going to run a few Northeast cars, mostly big blocks, but maybe a pro stock or two around some Northeast tracks. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Bear Ridge is one of my new additions, thanks to Zach Passon and Travis Poulin and that crew. Now we're going to do the RSRA big block modifieds and let's see. 6. Let's see. Yeah, they do have the coupes, the like vintage style modifieds. Okay, so here we go. Green flag as Dragante leads them. And will he lead the first lap? This northeastern swing? Yes. 1 out of 6. There's teammates Dinah Evans and Hayden Wells battling it out for fourth. Halfway home, 3 to go. Oh. No. Came in a little too fast there. Oops. 1 to go. Who's in third? Penny? No, that's Sam Goende. Out turn 4. Oh, and Dragante is your winner. Took the fan cam for a second. I might need to do something with that fence because it blocks your view a little bit too much. And yeah, yep, Drig, you won. Big blocks at Bear Ridge. See, I'm not going to make him finish the last lap. Please. See, find Orange County. Yeah. Thanks, Travis Pullen. You guys did an amazing job with these northeastern tracks. They're made in BTB, but they're some of the most accurate looking ones I've seen so far. Okay. And Drake leads them to the green here at OCFS. The hard clay. Green flag is out. Houghton goes to the outside. See, I might pull off a squash here at Orange County. Tapped the wall a little too much that time around. White flag. As the Cardinal enters turn 3, exits turn 4, Davy Bird Randall is your winner at Orange County Fair. Let's look in the fan cam. Let's look at everybody else. Jan Braxton, Clarence, and Drig, Oranges. Okay. Another new addition to the RSR Northeast lineup for rFactor, courtesy of Zach Passon and Travis Pullen, is State Line Speedway. And somebody please help me out with the name of this town in New York, because I don't want to get flagged. And it's in it's on it is on the state line. I think there's a side that is in Pennsylvania. Let me look it up real quick. We'll go with Jamestown. But what is it on? Like, what is the Pennsylvania side on? Let me double check. Like Sugar Grove or something. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, it's Jamestown, New York. The new State Line Speedway. Wow. Drake is on the pole again. Green flag. Yeah, see, the front stretch is in Pennsylvania. Front stretch is in Pennsylvania. The back stretch is in New York. You gotta be careful not to get spun out at high speed like this. These cars can three wheel and raise up in the sides like nobody's business. Woo. White flag next time by. And can oranges take the lead? Yeah. And oranges and cream dyno wins at state line. So now both of the RSRA Indy 500 champions have won during this session. Okay, I don't want to go over an hour. And so, shoot, one more northeast, and then probably one or two sprint car. Oswego. Covered in dirt for Super Dirt Week. After after the after that they closed down and destroyed the mile in Syracuse. Speaking of fairground miles, we're going to get at least one in tonight. There's a green flag. Super Dirt Week. Actually, you know what? I got 42 cars. I'm going to put all 42 cars on here. 12, 24, 36. Yeah. 25. And I'm going to turn the spotter on too, for immersion's sake. Spotter detail full. I gotta make sure to turn it off after though. This is one of the few dirt oval races in the country that has both this many cars and spotters, crew chiefs, like two-way radio. Let's see. Green flag.
Green flag, go, 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 go.
The race is on.
You're 3 wide on the inside. You got a car on the outside. You're 3 wide on the inside. You got a car on the outside. 3 wide in the middle. Clear. You got a car on the outside. You got a car on the outside. You got a car inside. You got a car on the outside. You got a car on the outside.
Oh shoot! I hit the volume button. Give me 1 second. I gotta turn the volume down. Shoot, not off. Down. My elbow, like my forearm hit it. Shoot. Irritating to hear the engines and that crew chief that loud all at once. This is another one of my new and improved for 2022 versions with the billboard, which isn't that accurate, but still. And thanks JCR, Jason C. Ray, for the bass for your JCR Super Modified Oswego, which I have a pavement version of too. Thanks. This one won't be showing up in rFactor 2 because Jason wants to do his tracks himself for rFactor 2 whenever the time comes. I do convert it to rFactor 2 privately so I could edit the AIW for rFactor 1, but I'm not releasing while in rFactor 2 state though. And it's because I have Windows 10. Windows like 8 to 11 you can't use the rFactor 1 AIW, and Diana Evans is your winner. Let's look at the grandstand. Yeah, that's a lot of them. Okay. Audio, spotter volume, off. Now, sprint car. Okay, so I'm going to do Bloomington and Indy Fair. Let me give myself a different tar compound. And we go green from Bloomington. From my neck of the woods. Should I have said that? Go IU. Our basketball team, both of them, are on fire. Even though we're just coming off of a loss to Rutgers. But, yeah. Oh. A major wreck with Becca Claiborne. Jeez. Three to go next time by. SF Walters, newcomer. Shigeaki Fujiwara Walters. A dino. Yep. White flag. As you can see, sprint cars are pretty hectic. Whew. That's why I call it a dirt race. Who even won this thing? Eon Braxton. How many laps did you lead? 3. 9,280. What's my time? 9,5. See, anyone get anything faster than 280? Not really. No, but Becca. What happened to her? Alright. Okay, Indy Fair. The last one for tonight. The upgraded Indy Fair. So, yeah, World of Outlaws hasn't ran here in ages. Okay. And we go green from the racing capital of the world. Now, seriously, I wish this track were still around as a dirt track for auto racing. Anywho, I heard that they're bringing back the Hoosier 100, but at Lucas Oil IRB. Maybe they should cover it in dirt. Double checking if the AI is redlining. No. Just get like that when there are a bunch of them together at high RPMs. Up to. These things go like up to 175 or 180 here. Maximum. Falcon Bryant. Come on, let me lead a lap at my other home track. Ooh. A little too fast. The corner. Into the corner. Yeah, the grandstand still needs some work, but it's white flag. Looks like I'm probably gonna win. And David Randall wins at Indianapolis, Indy Fairgrounds, and yeah, that for a little victory celebration. It's only possible in sim racing without any serious consequence. Houghton is in finished. Houghton finished in second. DeTwain in third. Gwende and Drigg round out your top five. Meanwhile, Diana Evans, Mag from the Pick Squad, Clarence Patterson, Sal Grigson, and Zufina finish to round out the top 10. Alright, well, that about does it for this episode. Catch y'all later. Please remember to go to rsrdirtsim.webs.com. In case you don't know what the address is, you can look in the description or just read the side of the wing here. But yeah, but this is Davy Bird signing off and flying golf. Good night, everybody.